It's Black Friday, so let's talk deals. Today, it's all about WordPress deals for course creators and membership sites. Now, I'm going to be showing you the best deals, the tools that we actually use for our clients. They earn 6 and sometimes even 7 figures creating courses and marketing them, all with the tools I'm about to show you. I'm not going to focus on the latest and greatest or what's coming and what you can maybe lock in the best rates at. No, I'm going to show you the tools that are tried and true, time tested, that actually are earning people real money right now. So these are all tools I use on a daily basis. Let's get right into it with the heart of so many courses, and that is LearnDash. LearnDash has been the standard since basically the beginning of WordPress courses for building online courses. Now, what that gets you is not only a very competent WordPress course builder, but it also gets you so many integrations. If a plugin is going to support any course builder at all, they always start with LearnDash, and it's for good reason. Now, LearnDash's Black Friday sale has literally just kicked off. It's running from November 27th to December 3rd, and we can save up to 40%. Let's go ahead and check out the deals. So what I really recommend for most people is that they get the LearnDash LMS. I don't necessarily recommend LearnDash Cloud at this point in time. I think there's a lot of great hosts out there, and there's no reason to really bundle these things together. LearnDash LMS is super solid, and you can get a single site for just $80 a year. If you are an agency provider and you want to focus on course creators, offering them LearnDash will definitely attract them because they know it's a premium plugin and you can get unlimited sites for under $500. Now, there's also a bunch of LearnDash add-ons that are currently on sale, and they're worth checking out to see if anything is interesting to you. Things like group management, instructor roles, so you can actually assign users as instructors. They have the gradebook here, so if you have more of an academic style course where you actually want to grade people, you can do that right inside of LearnDash. There's also a notes add-on so that your students can actually take notes while they're taking the course. It'll be a little pop-up right in the corner, and you can make little notes to yourself, and they're all saved right inside of your LearnDash course. There's also ratings, reviews, and feedback, so you can actually get feedback from your students to learn what's working and maybe what's confusing. And they also recently released Pro Panel 3.0. This is to get analytics about what students are doing inside of your course. Now, you don't need to get any of these tools. In fact, there's some minimal analytics built right into the main LearnDash application. You don't need any of these to build and sell online courses. LearnDash actually has its own integration with things like Stripe, so you can just sell directly. You don't need any other third-party e-commerce tools. Of course, you can add them if you like. But yeah, really the main thing to focus on here is the LMS. Get that, figure it out. And if you want to get some add-ons, maybe you get them next year. You don't have to get everything all at once. Now, if you're not just focused on online courses, but you want to build a membership site, I recommend checking out Restrict Content Pro. Now, with Restrict Content Pro, you're not necessarily going to get the most beautiful interface. It requires a little bit of love and care to get things like the registration form to look just right. But what you are going to get is the same thing we talked about with LearnDash. This is the most established player when it comes to membership sites on WordPress. So there's going to be an integration for literally any other plugin you want to connect up. They always include Restrict Content Pro. It's just a really excellent plugin for doing membership content. Now, there is a free version of Restrict Content. It's just called Restrict Content. It's not the pro version. And with that, you can restrict content. You can set up membership levels. You can even accept payments via Stripe. But if you upgrade to Pro, you're going to get all of their basic features plus a ton of extra Pro-only features, as well as 34 Pro add-ons. And this is really where the power is. And by the way, we can see the pricing here, right? So if you've got a single site, it's under $60. WordPress plugins are still priced way too cheap. And I know that that's controversial, but if you could literally start a business for $60, that's bonkers. They do have a really nice comparison chart on their website comparing free to pro. And probably the first thing that jumps out at me is the fact that they're actually charging a 2% fee for the free version if you're using a Stripe connection. So that's going to add up pretty quickly and just make you want to pay for pro. And then you get all of the extra cool features. So here's some of the cool features. You get coupon codes or discount codes. You can prevent password sharing. So it will limit logins if people are logging in from multiple computers, let's say all over the world because they've shared their passwords. Well, you can stop that dead in its tracks and make sure that everybody pays for their own membership, just like Netflix. You can connect up to PayPal. You get free trials, more detailed reporting. You can customize the emails that they send out. And then what I really love is all of the pro add-ons. It has 34 pro add-ons. It connects with just about every tool that you can think of, and it even adds some really cool features to your website. Like, for example, you know how some websites restrict the number of articles you can read before they block you out? I think the New York Times might do this. You can watch 2 or 3 or read 2 or 3 articles, and then eventually they just put up a paywall. Well, you can actually do that with this add-on from Restrict Content Pro, the View Limit add-on. Or maybe you want to restrict past content. So when people sign up, they'll only get your new stuff, but all of the other stuff that is locked behind a paywall. Or you could have different membership tiers. Maybe one gets access to everything, the past content, but at the lower price, you're only going to get the new stuff going forward. The cool thing about Restrict Content Pro is it's just been around for so long. It has accumulated so many powerful features. If there's something you want to do on a membership site, you can probably do it already. You don't have to wait for any integration to be built out or any empty promises from a developer. It's already all there. And I'm not attacking anyone. This is not a tribal thing. I'm just saying, like, this is an established tool. That's the only intent with that. So one last look at the pricing for Restrict Content Pro. We saw the single site license. If you're an agency and you want to get unlimited sites, it's only $150 right now if you get the Black Friday deal. So that is Restrict Content Pro. You can grab it with my link in the description. Hit me up in the comments if you have any questions about RCP. Moving on, our third deal for course creators and membership sites is WooCommerce subscriptions. Now, let me back it up a second here. Now, truth be told, I will build membership sites sometimes without using Restrict Content Pro, and that tends to be when people already have existing WooCommerce stores, and then they want to add membership functionality on top of that. What I will do in that scenario is actually use WP Fusion with WooCommerce subscriptions. I don't ever use the WooCommerce membership plugin at all. I don't like it personally, but Woo subscriptions works very well. Unfortunately, it is ridiculously expensive. By the way, if you don't know what WP Fusion is, I covered it in my agency deals video. So go watch that, and I actually went into some decent depth on it. Go check that out. And then continuing on with WooCommerce subscriptions, it's really expensive, and I don't like that it is. In fact, it's so expensive, they are like ashamed to put the price here. They say it's $13.95 monthly, but you know what? It's not. It's actually normally $23.25 monthly, and you can only pay via an annual subscription, which if I pull out my handy dandy calculator, I can find out that it's $279, and it's for a single site. Yeah, this pricing sucks. It flat out sucks, but it's a necessary evil if you want to take subscriptions through your WooCommerce store. There are other paid add-ons, but quite frankly, they just don't work as well, and the integrations always break between different tools. So I find myself continually coming back to WooCommerce subscriptions. But the trick is to get it during one of their sales. They typically run 2, maybe 3 sales all throughout the entire year, and it's often 40% off. I don't know if it ever goes above 40. I think way in the distant past, it might have gone to 50%. But essentially what we're getting here, instead of paying $279, we're going to pay $167, which is $13.95 a month. I mean, when you put it that way, it's not that much money, but you know, you're not paying $13.95 a month. You're paying for it all in one go. This pricing should be illegal, but rant over. Okay, maybe it's not over. What if we did it by the day? Well, then it's only 45 cents a day. And you know what? There's 24 hours in a day. So it's really only almost 2 cents an hour. I mean, that's practically free. This is ridiculous. Okay, so I hate it, but it is a quality plugin, WooCommerce subscriptions. If you want to grab that, I've got a link in the description. And again, hit me up with questions for any of these deals. Next one you probably didn't see coming, but this is actually a really critical part of our stack for building out membership sites. It is LoginPress. And yes, there is a free version of LoginPress that works quite well. But if you get the pro version, you can do things like redirects to maybe a membership dashboard, and it works very smoothly. Or you can direct people based on their actual level of user account. It's a really, really well thought out plugin. So the main thing with LoginPress is, of course, that you can customize the login screen. So right there for a membership site or an online course, having a nice branded login page, I'm kind of just scrolling through some of the features here, but having a really nice branded login page makes your clients extremely happy. Or if you're the client, it makes you extremely happy because everything looks so good. But just like Restrict Content Pro, the real power of LoginPress is in the add-ons. That's where you can do things like add in logins for Google or Facebook, or maybe you want to obscure the login so it doesn't say WP-login. Well, now you could change it to just be /login and you'll look a lot more pro. But my 2 favorite add-ons are actually login redirects, which I already mentioned. This allows you to, depending on the user type, so if they're a customer, they're an administrator, they get redirected to different pages on your website. That's really handy to keep people where they need to go. People can get confused on your online course website. They don't know how to find their course or the lesson they were on. With login redirects, it makes it a lot easier. And my other favorite add-on is login logout menu. This makes it super easy to display the correct login options on your menu bar so that if someone's already logged in, it can say log out. And if they're not logged in, it will say log in. I really like that feature. I know it's simple. There's a lot of ways to do it, but I tend to go back to LoginPress for darn near every single WordPress website I build. It could be an online course website or not. It's always there. So currently they have a Black Friday sale giving you 60% off. You can go ahead and check out the pricing here. They do have a lifetime option, which I know is popular with people who watch this channel, and it is $400 that gets you unlimited sites. If you're just a single site, they give you 2 sites here for $159. Now, why 2 sites? Well, because then you can have a staging site and a main site, or you could have 2 client sites, you do you. All of the functionality between the 2 plans is exactly the same. You're really just paying for the number of sites that you get, and then they say general support versus priority support, whatever that actually means. So that is LoginPress. You can grab it with my link in the description. Let's move on to the next deal. The number one problem I see from most people selling information products like online courses or membership sites on the internet is just poor marketing. They don't have a sales page. They just rely on whatever the plugin, like if you have LearnDash, it'll make a product page for you, but it looks like garbage and it doesn't convert. What you actually need is a proper sales funnel, and you can do that with FunnelKit. Now, FunnelKit actually bakes together 2 different applications. You get the sales funnel builder where you can have, a full sales page with a bump offer and one-time offers afterwards, one-click upsells, they're often called. That is all built right into FunnelKit. It integrates with WooCommerce, so you don't have to do anything different if you're already selling through WooCommerce. This will just kind of sit on top. And it's a very powerful, very performant plugin. Have no issues with it. But the other part of the puzzle is obviously emails. Emails is where the money is. The money is in the list. And with FunnelKit, you get FunnelKit automations, which is a full-on dupe, I guess, of ConvertKit, now called Kit. I'm a big fan of ConvertKit. I've been using it for many, many years with clients. I used to pay for it myself. I no longer do, but I certainly wouldn't mind going back to it. I think it's really solid software. But FunnelKit has done a really good job of duplicating and in some cases even surpassing what Kit is capable of. Now, I have full-length videos on both FunnelKit and FunnelKit automations, so definitely go check those out if you want more info. I need to update them. They're a little bit old. FunnelKit has grown a lot in the few years since I produced those videos. But yeah, definitely hit me up if there's any questions about the modern functionality, but check those videos first to get started. As far as their pricing goes, they are offering up to 55% off depending on the plan that you buy. If you are a solo creator, I recommend checking out the Pro plan here, $200 a year. It allows you to use it on 2 sites. You'll get both the automations as well as the funnel building functionality. There's tons of integrations. I think one of the most powerful things about FunnelKit that a lot of people sleep on is the integration with the Meta Pixel. It's got, the full-on integration for doing all of the extensive tracking. So you don't need to buy another plugin like Pixel My Site. It's all built right into the FunnelKit tracking. It's pretty amazing. So yeah, if you've just got a single site, go ahead and grab the Pro plan. If you're serving clients, grab the Elite plan. You can use that on up to 30 sites. I wouldn't recommend the Basic or Plus plan because you don't get the email component, but maybe you're happy with your current provider, then you could consider this, but just know it's only $50 and then you can basically replace your email service provider, and that is an amazing deal. Okay, so that is FunnelKit. Once again, that's in the description. Let's move on to our final deal of the day, which is an oldie but a goodie. This is Affiliate WP. Now, yes, I know Affiliate WP was acquired. It used to be one of the Sandhills plugins, and Sandhills was my favorite WordPress developer, bar none. They actually made Restrict Content Pro back in the day. And, both of these plugins work really well together because at one point they were owned by the same developer, which was just like a guy. He was really good at WordPress and he committed his life to it and decided he was going to sell all his companies, and now he brews beer. But that's a different story. So let's focus on where Affiliate WP is today and why it actually is still the best choice for an affiliate plugin for your website. Okay, let's back things up just a moment. What's an affiliate plugin? What is this going to do for you? Well, affiliate marketing is the most powerful way that you could grow your business as an online course creator, as a membership site owner. the idea here is that you can find creators like myself to go ahead and tell their followers about your course, about your business, what they can get from it, how it can benefit their lives. And then once those creators do that, they get paid. So what's so powerful here is that there's a lot of incentive for creators, for influencers to start to promote other products because that's how they get paid. That's how they earn a living. And as a creator yourself, you only have to pay when they actually make a sale. So unlike paid traffic where you put a lot of money up front and hope and pray that it converts, with influencer marketing, you try it. If it doesn't work, nothing is really lost on your part. All of the responsibility is on the influencer. With Affiliate WP, you can have that entire system built out very, very simply with just installing a single plugin. Now, I mentioned at the beginning of this little segment that Affiliate WP was acquired, and they happen to be acquired by one of the plugin developers that a lot of people just don't care a lot for. The people who are really into WordPress, they kind of despise this company. I'm not saying they're a bad company. I'm just saying that's kind of the reputation. So that company is Awesome Motive. There's actually some hilarious spoof counts about Awesome Motive on Twitter. You should definitely go check those out if you're up for a laugh. Now, the truth is that Awesome Motive owns a lot of WordPress at this point, but I actually think they're pretty good at what they do. Their marketing practices make you feel a little slimy sometimes. There's a big sale and you notice that their sale is literally the biggest. It's 70% off. And you know what? Almost every Awesome Motive website has a big banner at the top of it, all year round. The deals are obviously not as good as they are right now, but there's going to be some kind of sale there perpetually. And that just turns a lot of people off. But the truth of the matter is they bought all of Pippin's plugins. That's Sandhill Developments, who make Restrict Content Pro, and they make easy digital downloads. They make WP Simple Pay. All of those plugins, after Restrict Content Pro was sold off to a different company first, they were all acquired by Awesome Motive. And you know what? They've all thrived. They've all become even better than they were with Pippin. So, there's a lot of power and a lot of humans behind this company. They're not going to let any of these plugins fail. They're literally a big business at this point. So yeah, I definitely would go with Affiliate WP if you're just getting started with an affiliate marketing program for your online WordPress-based website. Let's check out the pricing for Affiliate WP. They used to offer a lifetime plan way back in the day. If you scored one of those, congratulations. Otherwise, it's going to cost you at the least $150 a year right now with the promotion, and at the high end, $300 per year. Now, unlike the other two plugins I mentioned, I don't know that you necessarily need to get the highest plan to get all of the add-ons because, by the way, that's basically what the differences are, how many add-ons you get. I don't know that you necessarily need all of the add-ons. So definitely go into this and be like, well, I use Gravity Forms, so I want to make sure I get the one that has support for Gravity Forms. Or let's see, maybe I definitely want to make sure that I have multi-tier commissions. Well, then I need the highest tier plan. But this is one deal that's going to take a little bit more observation on your part to just figure out how little can I spend to get the functionality that I want. I want to kind of start to make that the normal thinking. Not, I want to get all the plans to make sure I don't miss out on anything, but who can be the cheapest and still have the most successful business? That tends to be the winner. Okay, so on that note, that is the conclusion of my WordPress deals for online course creators and membership site owners. Do you have any questions? Did I miss anything on this list? Hit me up in the comments. I definitely want to hear what your ideas of a good deal are this Black Friday. Thank you so much for watching. Hit like if you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to get subscribed if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next review.